everybody, it's Mindful Monday. Today we are making watercolor leaf prints. You're going to need watercolor paper, watercolor paint, paintbrushes, and leaves. I found some interesting leaves around my house, ones that kind of have positive and negative space, and that I knew would lay flat to a paper. Ferns are really awesome for this. First thing we're going to do is we are going to paint our paper with just water. Painting it with only water allows us to kind of make the surface all nice and fluid so that when we go to add our colors to it, as you'll see, I'm making my colors nice and fluid with water. You can see how it fades out when you put the watercolor into it. This is also awesome for mixing different colors. It creates that really cool tie-dye effect. So have fun trying to come up with different tie-dye effects, mixing different colors into your nice fluid background. You're just going to keep loading it up with different colors until the whole background is full and you like the way it looks. You really want to make sure the paint is wet before you put the leaves on. You don't want it to dry up because the leaves really need to sit down as close to the paper as they can. So as you're putting them on, apply pressure so that it kind of sits down onto the page. Also want to, if it's not wet enough, you can add a little bit more water to try to, make it sit. I even tried painting a color on top to see if that would help, just because my leaves weren't sitting down and sticking to the page as much as I would have liked. I also tried painting the flower or painting the leaf. You can try different things. I moved inside for the second one. I always like to do 2 of each project just to see if I can make one better than the other. So I moved inside because it was too sunny outside and the paint was drying too fast. So I recommend working indoors for this. So I painted my background with my water and now I'm adding my color, making sure that the paint is nice and fluid. I'm trying to do this background a little different than the other one, choosing different colors, trying to make it a little more unique rather than the same as the other one. So again, you're going to fill your whole background with different paint colors. Once you get it all full, you're going to repeat the same steps as we did with the previous one, pressing your leaves down into the wet paint. So you want to decide where you want to, as you go, decide where you want to put your leaves. Wherever you think. I wouldn't put them all in one spot. Try to spread them out, make it balanced, make it even. You can use different types of leaves or you can use all the same ones. It's up to you. Just thinking about your composition, thinking about where you should place certain things. Once you have your leaves pressed down, now you need to leave them outside to dry. Once they're completely dry and there's no more watercolor pulled up around the leaves, you can pull the leaves off and see what kind of prints were created with each of the leaves. The simple leaves are cool, but I love the ferns. I absolutely love how all the little tiny leaves show up when you pull them off. Now we can decide what can we do with this. So I thought maybe you could make it into a greeting card, or what I'm going to do is I am going to layer one of my favorite quotes on top of this beautiful leaf print background. So I'm using paint markers, paint pens. If you have those, they're really great if you ever want to layer over top of something because they're nice and thick and smooth. But you don't have to use the paint markers. You can use a crayon, you can use Sharpie. Just try to choose something that is bold, that will layer over top of your leaf prints and not get lost in it. I really like this gold one because it's sort of shimmery. And I used a little bit of gold with my background so it matches really well. I'm making my letters thick and bold so that they stand out and they don't get lost in the background. Once you have it all filled in and it looks nice and neat, you are done. You can see the shimmer. I hope you had fun with this. Try different types of leaves, try making different types of nature prints. Have fun and see you next time.